Sales volume and region name. It's exactly what we have here, but because this one is vertical and this one is horizontal, that's the only difference between your column and bar chart. And I think I mentioned last week that sometimes you require to use this bar chart because especially if you have some, if you notice, because we have longer names for our region name, this looks more appealing than this one. This one is cut short because you have Greater Manchester, but then you can't see it all because it's slanting and you have a very long name. So sometimes you'd prefer to use this bar chart. We are mostly used to using column charts most times, but then sometimes it is actually better to use your bar chart. So you can always like use them interchangeably based on how, like based on your the region the y-axis. If the y-axis has a very long name, you can always use your bar chart. Do you understand? You can use them interchangeably. They are basically the same thing. So, and the formatting is always like it's the same thing exactly, like how you are going to format your column charts. Just come here, exact same thing. You can always format it. Do you understand? I'm going to be giving you guys an assignment on visualization. Please, I would like you to just like, it's very, very simple. If you notice, it's very, very simple. Especially this visualization part. It's just for you to just play around with the formatting. Do you understand? As long as you know the exact type of visualization that you need for um each column. Do you understand? And I think I mentioned last week, I asked when you use line charts, when you use column charts, when you use pie charts. So take for example, from our columns here, who can tell me when we can use line charts? From the column we have here, from the columns we have here, please check your columns and tell me when we can use a line chart. Like I want to create a line chart, but which columns do I use? Somebody mentioned when we use line chart last week. I think it was Zainab, right? So from what we have here, what are the columns that we can use to create a line chart? Is anybody with me? Baba Wale is always sitting. Baba Wale, are you there? Tell me what. I want to create a line chart, right? So now, what columns can I use here? We have some columns here. Let me go to my table view so I can see all the columns and see how they look. So what columns can I use to create a line chart? When do you use line charts? Let's start with that. X and this categorical value. Which kind of categorical value? What about our y-axis? What will be who knows what we can use like I can hear you. Like when do we use line charts? You said, when we have categorical values. I said which what kind of categorical value? Uh-uh. No, 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 no. Basically, you use line charts mm, to display like trends or changes over time, something that is time related. Do you understand? Over a particular period of time. That's when you use line charts. Like maybe you want to find something like daily sales, monthly sales. Do you understand? That's when you use line charts. It's just something. Like it's used for displaying patterns, but then over a period of time. So from my explanation, what can we use like what can we create use as our in our chat? Say something. Flat price. I'm coming. Okay. And what? What's this? Sorry. Flat price and what? I've clicked on flat price and what you need is up here. You need something related to dates, right? I said over time. So you can try to find the yearly flat price. Do you understand? Let me put it on focus mode so I can see it. Did you see that? So that's what you use line charts. If you don't want to see monthly, let's say you want to see, you can try to see both actually. Quarterly. Did you see that? Quarter, yeah. So that's what you use line chart for. So I think our time is almost up. I want to next class I'm going to explain drill. So there's something we call drill up and drill down. For here, I let me quickly rush through that. Here we clicked on year and quarter, right? Let me use month so that I can you can really understand what I'm trying to do. So we have year and month on the same chart, right? We are trying to find the flat price, sum of flat price yearly. 1995, we have like 198,000. Do you understand? 2000, we have this, we have that. So this particular first chart that we have, we are seeing it yearly. But inside this chart, there is monthly. You will not see it until you drill down and click on this. So you now have hierarchy. We have month here. This same chart is going to show you the monthly price and the yearly price. Does anybody understand what I'm doing? Let me come again. I'm creating, let me go back to, let me just open a new page and do that. So I want to create a line chart. Click on your line chart. You said flat price, right? Total flat price versus year. So let me increase the size. I want to increase the size so I can see well what I have. So now here I have sum of flat price per year. So I can see the sum of flat price yearly, but still I want to see the sum of flat price monthly. Let me click out of this month. Did you see the difference when I add my month? So it's showing you that each of these curves is showing you monthly, right? But then if you want to see only month, only year, you can see that on your first page. But for month, just drill up and click on this drill down arrow, then click on go to the next level in hierarchy. Then you'll be able to see your monthly price. Do you understand? Eh? What did you say? Now you understand, ba? Is somebody saying something? Let me add my quarter too. Let me go back. So we have months. I mean, this is for year. Then when you click on this your drill down arrow, then click on next level in hierarchy. You have your quarter. This is how much you have per quarter. Then drill to the next hierarchy. Now you have your months. So it's going to be giving you this hierarchy based on what you have here. You have year, quarter, months, then day. Do you understand? So the first thing you are going to always see is going to be your year. Let me drill up. Now you can see your quarter months. Abi your quarter. This quarter, don't be confused. It's the quarter for every of the year that you have, not just quarter for 1995. First quarter for 1995 plus 1996 plus 1997. Do you understand? Up until the last year that you have, 2015. For this month, you have the total sales for January for 1995, 1996, 1997 up until 2020, 2015. Does anybody understand?
Yes.
Thank you. So maybe we would expatiate on that next class because our time is up. But I'll try to give you guys an assignment to work on. It's not going to be so much, but then it's something that you'll be able to play around with for the next class. So does anybody have any question?